Well, he arrived here about 5 minutes ago. The Royal Standard was immediately raised to full mast. It was raised by the personnel from the 3rd Battalion of the Royal Welsh. We then heard a rendition of God Save the King. That was from the regimental band and the corps of drums of the Royal Welsh, and the trumpeters too, singing God Save the King. Well, the King literally just arrived here and just went up those steps into the building just 5 minutes ago. He's due to attend a reception in there, and then he's got to sign various documents and meet various dignitaries, but we're expecting in around 10-20 minutes time the King to come back out and hopefully walk around in front of the crowds and talk to people. We were expecting him possibly to stop outside the castle and talk to people out there, but he didn't. He came straight the way in, but we're hoping that there will be a little bit of a walkabout when he comes out a bit later on. Obviously a fantastic atmosphere down here. There was a great atmosphere out on the streets as the car arrived. Lots of school children who'd all been given flags, Welsh flags, earlier on this morning. They were all waving their flags with gusto. Plenty of enthusiasm for our new monarch here, and a great atmosphere, a very palpable atmosphere down here when that royal car with the Royal Standard on it came to a halt outside the castle, and out came the King. So a fantastic atmosphere down here, as we can see. And in fact, I believe the King might be just coming out, or no, perhaps they're applauding something else. There's plenty of things to applaud here. We're also lots of claps here. There's the mascot as well, the goat will be here. He's getting quite a few applause. And
that's maybe the cheer for the goat. Who knows?
I think that was probably a cheer for the goat. The goat's got a name, by the way. The goat is called... Oh, where is it now? He is from it's called Shocker the Fourth. What a name for a goat.
Yeah.
Shocker the Fourth.
Jeff, have you had a chance to talk to some of those people who are assembled, waiting to see and hopefully to meet the King about their personal motivations for being there? Do they have different stories, different reasons?
Yes, I have. And most of the people are saying that the reason they're here is for history. It's a sense of seeing something historic. You know, if you live fairly nearby, why wouldn't you want to go and see a piece of living history? The first time the King has come back to Wales as King. It's a hugely momentous day, and I think the weather helps as well. It's certainly a great atmosphere. So yes, I think some people, of course, here because they really want to see the King. They want to pay their respects to the King, and by dint of paying respects to the King, paying respects for his late mother. But yes, most people, I think, it's that sense of history. It's that sense of being included in a special occasion.
Jeff, we understand they're meeting in the banqueting hall behind you there, about 80 people, many of them working for local charities in Wales and in Cardiff, particularly representatives of faith communities as well.
Yes, absolutely. It's a wide range of people that have been invited inside the castle. You saw them all arrive about half an hour or so ago, and they made their way in, they trooped inside. But yes, some representatives from some of the erstwhile Prince of Wales' favourite charities, charities that he has worked hard with over the years when he's been in Wales and when he's come to Wales. So yes, representatives for a lot of charities that are very important to his heart. Charities that in the future he won't be able to, as we've been talking in great length, he won't be able to devote so much time to those charities. Several reasons. Firstly, he doesn't have the time, and secondly, obviously, he has to remain totally impartial now, totally partisan, cannot get involved on too personal a level. That sort of involvement is left to the more minor royals, or the royals below him. So the new Prince and Princess of Wales, we're hoping will take up the reign on a lot of those charities and really continue the work that the King has put in. He made that very clear in his first address, didn't he? That that's what would happen. But they're here now to thank him for the hard work that he's done over the past 70 years for them, and also to wish him well in his future role.